Once again, we're back out at Thermal, except today, rather than driving a street car, we're gonna drive the McLaren 570 GT4. It's like the first step from going from road car to race car. It still has air conditioning, key thing here now that it's like 110 degrees out. I'm dying in this race suit, but it'll actually be cooler in the car instead of in like a GT3 car where you're roasting. It has slick tires on it, massive cooling at the front, so we don't have to worry as much about things getting too hot. Wing in the rear, which you don't get obviously on the normal 570. It might not be as quick in the straights as the 600. I believe it's running about 450 horsepower right now. Slightly lighter, but with the tires and the revised suspension over the road car, through the corners, it should carry way more speed than you possibly can in any road car. So, having driven the Huracan Super Trofeo a while back in Las Vegas, maybe you caught that video, posted it about a year ago. I got out of that feeling like I couldn't really go back to a road car. Granted, I have obviously taken my road cars on track since then, but it really does spoil you. So I'm gonna get myself spoiled again. Interesting piece about this car, it only has 2 pedals because it shares the transmission with the road car. A lot of race cars have sequential transmissions, so they require a clutch pedal in order to get it into first gear, and then after that you can just use the paddles. Makes it easier to get it off the line and also transport it from point A to point B on its own power. Also, the cabin, pretty similar. You still got that middle screen in there. It's got the center console just like slightly raised up on this pedestal. You have the passenger seat, you can bring someone along, or in this case, bring along someone who knows what they're doing with me. But it's a much easier car to drive and get acclimated to driving a race car on a track than having a GT3 car off the bat. Did I mention the air conditioning? I can't stress that enough. I'm baking in this suit right now. I can't wait to get in the car, whereas in a GT3 car, they'd be dying to get out. Perfect conditions, completely dry out, be able to get heat in the tires really quickly with how hot it is. But we're just waiting on them to pull another car out because I guess they just discovered something on this one. This is the car we're actually going to be driving today. This was loaned by the dealership to the CEO of McLaren's wife. His wife raced this in a racing series. So I'm driving a car that potentially the CEO of McLaren has been in before. Maybe his passenger to go on a ride with his wife. Nifty. Let's go.
Up to temp.
Okay.
Bring everything up to temp. Remember, we're trying to we're trying to do everything. Like, don't go to the brakes super hard, or remember to not. Okay. Off the brakes. Full power. Full power before. there. Yeah. You gotta open up the radius. Beautiful. Grab a second up here, see how it's resting? Yeah, I mean, you're not even on a fresh set of slicks either. So, you know, I mean, that's really good. But you feel it, right? You feel the car doesn't move around as much. You know what I mean? It's much more direct, and you know, isn't it cool how late you can brake?
It is.
And it feels better when you brake later. You're like, oh shit, like, you know. So
carrying more speed through the corner and everything. Yeah, that's right. I'm glad that nothing broke.
No. That's the thing. These things are workhorses. That's what I love about it. And we had great AC the whole time.
I know. That's the best part about it.
So good.
Not dying.
Yep.
All right. Neutral.
Yeah, it's on it. Just push the start, stop. That's it. There you go.
Woo! It was fun. It definitely feels a lot more made for the track than any road car. And we had air conditioning. It was so comfortable the entire time. I wasn't dying of heat. The brakes are amazing, obviously with the slicks. Carry more speed through the corners. The acceleration, you don't feel that it's 450 horsepower. It feels like it has the power that the 600 LT has. And I know you can, because it's the same engine, like up tune it if you get used to the 450 horsepower. So that was super fun. And you can just keep taking it despite all this heat. So that was an awesome experience. Thank you, Paris, behind the camera, for being the coach through there. Got me going a little faster than I would have otherwise. Now I get to be stuck in here.